Hello and welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm teacher Oakley, and in this class for the next hour here on Verbling, we're going to be talking numbers in English. We're going to be learning how to everything you can think of with numbers, talking about equations, times, percentages. We're going to learn the difference between cardinal, ordinal, and nominal numbers, and so much more. Lots of numbers. Okay. Welcome to the class, Tatiana. Hello. Tatiana?
Thank you, I'm here.
Hi.
I'm here, thank you.
Terrific.
Hi.
Welcome to the class.
Thank you.
Great. Okay. All right. I'm going to do a screen share, and we're going to talk numbers solidly for an hour. There's a surprising amount of things to talk about, actually. So let's get started. I'm going to do a screen share and first introduce to you the idea of cardinal, ordinal, and nominal numbers. Okay, first of all, numbers we're all familiar with using every day are cardinal numbers. How many of something? Very simple. 8 puppies, 14 friends. Obviously, we use cardinal numbers with countable nouns, things that we can count quite clearly. Okay. And then next thing to talk about, we could talk about ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers tell the order. Order is in the word. For example, first, second, third. They do not show the quantity or how many. They show rank or position. For example, he's the third fastest. I was the 6th in line to get tickets. So ordinal numbers are the ones with the first ST, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, like that. Those are called ordinal numbers that can show the order. And finally, we have something called nominal numbers. Nominal numbers act like a name. They basically name something. They don't show how many. They don't show the rank. They are used actually to identify something. Nominal numbers, so a football player's number on his shirt, that's a nominal number. It identifies him. Zip code or postal code is like a name. Your street address, 312 Oak Street, that is a nominal number. That is the name of your address. Okay, a telephone number, that's a nominal number. Okay, so those are the 3 types of numbers. Let's see, Tatiana, if you can figure out what these numbers are. So number 1. Well, is it a cardinal number, an ordinal number, or a nominal number? Well, cardinal or ordinal, never mind. It can always be a nominal number. But...
One, it is, I think, cardinal number.
It's a cardinal number. 1.
Yes.
1 shoe. Yeah, that's right. Sure. Okay, and third?
It is ordinal number.
Of course it is. All right. Very simple. Okay. Welcome to the... Hang on. Let me welcome Xingyu to the class. Hello, Xingyu.
Hi, teacher.
Hi. How are you?
Fine. Nothing special.
Nothing special. It's Monday. I know what you mean. Okay. What this next one? Xingyu, not. Oh my God! I'm going to throw you to the wolves. Is not a cardinal number or an ordinal number.
Not.
Yeah. What is not? What is not?
Not is O.
Well, not an O. O is a letter. Okay. But
Zero.
zero. Okay, very good. So is zero a cardinal number or an ordinal number? Do you know? 50-50.
Cardinal number.
Yes, it is. Very good. It counts things. So there are 0 monsters in my closet. Okay, very good. There is no ordinal number for 0. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. There's no such thing as the zeroth of something. Although that would be funny. Zinio, do you know other words that are used to express 0? We have not, 0. Can you think of any others?
I don't know.
You don't know? Tatiana, do you know any others that we express 0 with using English?
I don't know too.
Okay. Well, you can say zip. Okay. Zilch. Zip. Zilch. Sometimes I know it's Spanish, but English speakers frequently use the word nada. The football team won 6 goals to nada, 6 goals to zip. The score was zip, zip. It was a tie score, 0-0. Zip, zilch, nada. The British team put up a goose egg in the first quarter. Goose egg is slang expression for 0. They put up a big goose egg. All right, so we have different ways to say 0 in English. Quite a few different ways. All right, Tatiana, first, cardinal or ordinal?
First. First is ordinal number.
Of course it is. It shows the order. Okay. Zinio, do we use what kind of numbers with dates, cardinal or ordinal?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes. Perfectly fine.
Ordinal. Ordinal.
Most certainly. September 13th, May 8th. Okay, and they are not for counting. Dates aren't, we don't count the days by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or if we did, today would be, I don't know, day 340,622. We don't just count one day after another, so of course dates are ordinal. They show the order. Very good. Tatiana, use what numbers with names? And names of kings and queens.
Ordinal number, I think.
Certainly. For example, Louis the 14th, Henry the 8th. Yes, indeed. Ordinal, for sure. Okay. Zinyu, we use what kind of numbers for hotel rooms?
We use the cardinal number for hotel rooms.
Actually, this is a trick. To some degree, some hotels use cardinal numbers, but on the other hand, hotels normally, for example, if there's a hotel and the hotel is 10 stories high, 10 floors, and there's 20 rooms on each story, it would be very normal to have, for example, rooms 101 to 120 on the first floor, right? And then on the second floor, you would have rooms 201, whoops, not 210, sorry, 201 to 220, like that, right? So they're not really cardinal numbers, although they're partially named that. Actually, this was a trick question. Actually, hotel rooms, in all reality, are nominal numbers. They are basically the name of your room. So nominal numbers identify something. They name it, like a jersey or a zip code or your street address. So the truth is, that was a trick question. Ha! Sorry, couldn't help it. Okay. Tatiana, how about we use what kinds of numbers for floors of a building?
It is ordinal number.
Most certainly. First, second, third. What floor do you live on, Tatiana?
I live four floors.
On the fourth floor.
Fourth floors, yes.
Okay.
4 floors.
Floor is how you would say that. Okay, my apartment's on the 4th floor, for example. Like that.
Okay.
All right. Xingyu, how about for a person's age?
For person's age, we use cardinal.
Of course we do. We count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although sometimes women, when they get to age 29 or 39, they stop, and it's not cardinal anymore. They're 25, 26, 28, 29, 29, 29, 29, 29. Yeah. Okay.
Teacher, I have a question.
What's that?
I
Sorry?
have a question.
Yes. What's that?
Just now you talk about numbers for hotel rooms. How do you
Yeah.
pronounce?
How do I what?
How do you pronounce this number?
Okay, I'm in room 111. I'm in room 214. I'm in room 320. Like that. Room, you say room and then the number of the room. That's it.
Can you pronounce that again?
Just, sure. I'm in, for example, I am in room. Just say room, the word room, and then the number. I'm in room 212. I'm in room 420. I'm in room 504. Like that. That's it. Okay. Sure. Tatiana, we use what kind of names with cardinals and popes? Cardinals and popes. Well, popes. Popes. Sorry.
I think it is ordinal number.
It is. Leo the Ninth. Like that. All right. Very good. All right. Now we're going to look at a lot of numbers. I'm going to have you guys read these numbers. I want to hear how you sound when you read all of these different things. Okay, Xingyu, you're up first. How would you say this in English?
Page 102.
Okay, that is okay. You can say 102. We also frequently say 102, like that. Especially for rooms, addresses, for nominal numbers. It's very common to just use O. And as we, the next one, phone numbers. Tatiana, how would you say this phone number?
702-655-7888.
Okay, that's certainly one way to do it. And the whole double, or you could even say 888. I have to say that you're more likely to hear that from a British person. Americans don't. I've heard Americans do it, but rarely, very rarely. The O in the phone number, definitely, for sure, you would most likely hear that. 702. Americans, as an American, Tatiana, I would say 702-655-7888. There's a certain pattern that I use. 3 numbers, 2 numbers, 2 numbers. Or sometimes 3 numbers, 4 numbers. But we usually say all the numbers, 7888. Okay, it's interesting, different countries, everybody has a little bit of a different pattern, how they say it. I'm an American, but I currently live in the Philippines. Of course, everybody has cell phones here. Nobody has regular phone numbers. Anyway, there's 11 numbers, and they use a completely different pattern, how they present the numbers. I still can't figure it out. It's like 2 numbers, 4 numbers, 3 numbers, 2 numbers. But anyway, I can never, ever understand somebody's phone number here. If I don't hear the pattern that my brain is used to, I'd never get it. But, yeah, okay. Anyway, you're going to hear different patterns to do that, so be aware. Yes, 55, 888, maybe 78, 88, maybe talking about it in tens as well. You would never hear anybody in English say 7,888. No one will ever do that. Okay. Zinyu, how about this next number? How would you express this?
1,200.
Yes, you can. Here to express that way, there's nothing wrong with that. That is perfectly correct. Do you know another way to express this number?
I don't know.
No? Tatiana, do you know?
I don't know too.
Okay. It would be very, very normal for English speakers to express this as 1,200. Very normal. Okay. Extremely normal. I think most English speakers would say this instead of saying 1,200. Okay, Tatiana, how about the next one here?
1,263 and
Okay.
1,263.
All right. Two ways to express it. Very good. You are correct on both counts. What if this was a date? What if I add AD, not Q? I don't know. Q from. How would you express this? Tatiana?
AD?
Yeah, this is now a date, a year. So how do you express this?
1,263.
No. English speakers would express this as 1263.
Mm-hmm. 12.
Okay. You would never hear somebody in English saying in the year 1263. Just really, I'm telling you right now, never. We never say it that way. 1263, 1932. I was born in 1962. I'm not going to say I was born in 1962. Never. So you will always hear divided into two numbers. Okay. Except for, of course, recent years. For example, if this was a date, Xingyu, how would I express this?
2006.
Yeah, 2006. That's right. Right. And even now, the year now is 2015. So we do say 2000 here. But for all other dates, and the year 892, the year 744, the year 1217, we express it as two numbers. It's a little different. Now we can express it 2006, 2015. It sometimes gets expressed 2015, but not so much. Usually 2000 whatever, as Tatiana pointed out. Okay, reading basic number here. Xingyu, how would you say this number? This one here.
I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Which number?
The one that starts with a 5 here. This number here.
Right. 544,000.
Perfect. That's it. You got it. It's really the only way to express that, and you got it. All right. Very good. Tatiana, how about the next number?
1,544. I don't know.
Not quite. Okay, you're close. 1,544,000.
And 774.
774. Sometimes you'll hear 774, sometimes just 774. Either way is perfectly acceptable. All right, so one more time. 1,544,774. That's it. Xenia, how would you express this little notion in English? Do you have any idea what this is here?
I know this.
You do. Okay.
I have learned a lot from you. I have seen that you have taught the similar lesson.
Oh yeah. Sure.
45 miles per gallon.
Excellent. Okay. Yes. Very good. Yes. English speakers still use the imperial measurement system. Yes. Gallons, pints, quarts, and those other crazy words instead of liters, decaliters. Yep. So gasoline, for example, when we talk about how many miles your car can travel on a certain amount of gas, in English countries we talk about miles per gallon instead of, for example, miles per liter. Okay, per liter. Zingyo, how much does gasoline cost in China? Regular gas, not diesel, not biodiesel, not ethanol. Regular gas. How much does it cost now?
Hi, teacher. What's your question?
My question is, how much does gasoline cost per liter nowadays in China?
How? Can I repeat that? How much?
How much does gasoline cost?
How much? How much gasoline cost?
Yeah, how much does gasoline cost?
I don't know.
You don't know? Really? Okay.
I know the Chinese price, but I find it's difficult for me to translate this number into American dollars.
Yeah. How many dollars? How many RMB in $1 now?
Uh,
You know?
uh, I don't drive a car. Maybe my wife came back. I would ask her.
Okay. All right. You really don't know? Okay. All right.
Teacher, please,
Yeah,
please Google it.
I am. It's like 7.5, something like that. No, it's less. It's like 6 RMB, $1, roughly. Not exactly, but roughly. So, okay. All right, Tatiana, how much is gas cost where you live? You're in Russia, right? How much?
Yes.
How much is gas per liter now?
I don't know. I think
Okay.
a little.
All right. Okay, I was just really interested and wanted to practice English. All right, you guys have no idea. Okay, Tatiana, let's move on to this next one. What is this?
What is this? I don't know. What does KPC mean, teacher?
KPS.
KPS, yes.
Uh-huh.
KPS.
This would be kilometers per second. Whenever you see P in the middle, the chances are really good that it's per. Kilometers per second. So there you go. 300,000 kilometers per second. That's really fast.
300,000 kilometers per second.
Yeah. Another way to look at this, we could also say 156,000 mph, miles per hour. Miles per hour. What do those things equal, Tatiana? Do you know? What travels this fast? 300,000 kilometers per second or 156,000 kilometers per hour? Do you know what that represents? No? Xingyu?
Yeah. No.
Xingyu, do you know? What are we talking about with these things?
Kilometers per second.
Uh-huh. What do these represent, though? You guys don't know? Okay.
I don't know.
Speed of light. All right? That, not miles per hour, miles per second. I'm sorry. Miles per second. Not hour. Miles per second. All right. Kilometers per second. This is, in fact, the speed of light. The continuous, supposedly, we cannot go faster than the speed of light, no matter what we do. Okay, this is as fast as you can go. You cannot go faster. Okay, Next on the agenda, we are going to look at some. We're going to be looking at some equations. How do we say these equations? Okay, Tatiana, how do you speak this in English? Tatiana, are you there?
I'm here, sorry. 4 impress 3. I don't know. A moment. I like 12.
Not quite. You can see 4 times 3, or we can say multiplied by 3, or times 3, or multiplied by 3, and then we normally say equals 12, or we can simply say is 12. 4 times 3 is 12.
Times 3 is 12.
That's it. You got it. Okay. Very good. Okay. Zingyo, how about this equation? How are we going to talk about this?
4 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7.
Okay. 4 plus 3, or sometimes we just simply say 4 and 3. And we can say is, as Zingyo did. That's correct. Equals, for some reason, not equals. 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay, no, that's it. 4 and 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. 4 and 3 are 7. We also say it that way, even though that 4 and 3 are 7. They are 7. Okay. Okay. So
4 plus 3 are 7.
4 plus 3 is 7. 4 and
Are both okay?
4 plus 3 is 7. Yes. 4 plus 3 equals 7. 4 plus 3, we don't say are. Okay, so let me write this. We use plus with is or equals. Okay, like that. We use and. Okay, we use and with are. 4 and 3 are 7. All right. Plus equals. Or is. There you go. Okay, all right. Next one. Tatiana, another equation for you.
4 minus 3 is 1.
Minus. Yep. 4 minus 3 is 1 or equals 1. Yeah, either would be okay. Or another way to say that, 3, okay, 3 from 4, and then is or equals. You can also say 3 from 4. 3 from 4 is 1. Okay, it's another way to say that. Okay. Zingyo, how about this next one? Well, a little clue there.
One. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe you can't tell
I'm
my
not
math. Math is not your subject. Okay. There's a couple of ways to say this. 4 goes into 4. All right. So 4 goes into 4 once. That's one way to say it. 4 goes into 4 once. Okay.
4% of 2 twins.
Twice. That's right.
Twice?
So, yeah, that's it. You got it. That's the idea. 4 goes into 4 once. Here's another easier, actually, way to say it. 4 divided by 4. And then again, our is or equals 1. And actually, this is probably an easier way to do it. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Like that. Okay. 4 divided by 4. Okay. So much for the equations, basic equations. Okay. Tatiana, how do I express this? I guess this is still another equation. Okay. How do I express this?
I don't know. I think 1 goes into 2 is 25%.
Okay. I can say 1/4. Okay. Which, by the way, I know I'm using 4th, but this is actually a cardinal number. Okay. 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, 1/8. Doesn't matter. Those are still cardinal numbers when you say 1 whatever. 1/4.
1 second. 1 second. 1.
No. Okay. Well, yeah, that's exactly what I needed to point out. I can call this 1/4, or Zingy, what else can I call this? A 1/4.
2/8.
2/8. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. But I can also call it a quarter. All right. A quarter of the day I spend sleeping, 6 hours a day. All right, that's a quarter. Obviously, 1/4 or a quarter is equal to 25%. However, even though I can say 1/4, I cannot say 1 second. I can't. There's only one way to express this, and that is a half.
A half.
That's it. A half. I cannot say 1 second. Any of the other ones, one has to be a half. 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, 1/6, 1/7, 1/87th, 142nd. It doesn't matter. Everything else you can use the sort of the ordinal number with 1, whatever, and make a fraction. By the way, these things are called fractions. These are fractions. Okay. Anyway. All right. But half is a little tricky because we never say 1 second. It's not. We can't do it. Xingyu, how would I express this in spoken English? This next one here.
3/5 equals 60%. Equals.
Yeah, never mind.
Equals.
Yeah, never mind this part. Subtract that. Never mind.
Oh.
Never mind that. Okay. 6/10. Yeah, all right. I do want to point out when you say fifths, it is perfectly okay to not pronounce the middle F here. All right? You don't have to pronounce it. So you can say fifths. Fifths. It's very difficult to pronounce this F, so we just don't bother. All right? English speakers. It's a reduced form, but fifths.
Fifths. Fifths. Fifths.
Okay, Xingyu, if I'm going to the store to buy a fifth, what am I doing?
What?
If I'm going to the store to buy a fifth, what am I buying?
Fifth.
What does that mean?
Buy a fifth.
Yeah. Do
Buy
you have any
a fifth.
idea? Any idea what I'm buying? No? You probably don't. This is very unusual. Tatiana, do you have any idea what I'm buying if I say, okay, I'm leaving, I'm going to the store, I'm going to buy a fifth? Any idea? No? Okay. I'm going to buy a fifth of vodka or whiskey or tequila or whatever. In United States and England, yes, now they sell spirits, liquor, in liters, but they also sell them in this is very interesting, they're actually 4/5 of a quart, which is, you know, an English measurement. So it's missing a fifth. It's commonly called a fifth. So still in normal vernacular, you're buying a bottle of booze, alcohol. We just say we're buying a fifth. It's very common. Tatiana, what's this crazy number?
Yeah, I see. I don't know.
Well, okay. How would you say this?
It
First
is
of all.
a number. Don't.
Vodka.
It's a number. Well, how would you say the number as the number?
Number.
Yeah. How would
I
you
don't know.
speak this in English? Well, first of all, you have to say 3 point. Now, in the sentence, this dot in a sentence is called a period. So when you're talking about written English and a period, then you say 3 point. All right. In a sentence, it's he kicked the dog. Period. The dog ran away. Period. It's a period. But in numbers, it's called. We express it as point. 3.14264775521. However many numbers come after the point, we simply say the number. We never say 100 or tens or thousands or anything like that. You just say each number. 3.14264775521. Doesn't matter how many numbers. One number, 100 numbers. All right.
I see.
This is also something else. Xingyu, do you know what this is? Do you know what else this is? What this number represents?
This is time.
This is what?
Time.
Oh, I think I got this wrong.
Teacher, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can.
This is time. 3:14.
Oh, no. No, I'm still talking about this number here, which actually should be this number here.
Hi.
There you go. Okay.
Hi.
There it is. That's it. That's it. And actually, I was slightly off with my numbers. It's actually this number.
Yes. When I was a child, my father teach me to memorize this number,
Oh yeah. Okay.
but I failed. My father hate me.
That's
I'm not
okay.
good at math.
Okay. Well, that's a sad story, but okay. Pi. Pi. What is pi? All right. Um, great. Well, here you go. Here's a dictionary definition of what this number represents. Here you go. All right. All right. The number pi is a mathematical constant, the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. There you go. All right. Now, okay, now, Xingyu, what is this next number? Now, you said it was the time. Well, maybe. It could be. It could be time. This is how we express time with this, the dot above a dot. That's called a colon. It could be a time. It's 3:14. It could be something else. Do you have any idea what else this could represent? No?
Maybe is an equipment for physical teacher often use.
Well, maybe. I don't really know that. It could be chapter 3, verse 14. We can use this same with the colon to separate numbers to show chapter and verse, such as in the Bible. We can use this to delineate sections of a writing, like a book or whatever. All right, so it's kind of like a library, shorthand to show where something is, and this is very common in, for example, in the Bible, to show chapter 3, verse 14. Okay, to designate exactly where something is. Okay.
Teacher,
I don't know what this is. Never mind that.
what's the colon?
That's this thing. The dot dot.
Oh.
That's a colon.
This symbol is called a colon.
That is right. That is correct.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm not sure what all this is, so let's just skip it. Tatiana. Ta-da. How do you say that?
I'm here.
Okay, and how do you say that? Yay.
$1 million.
Okay, be careful. $1 million.
$1 million.
That's right. Dollars gets the S. 1 million cats. 1 million pencils. 1 million people. All right. So the object of basically numbers are used as an adjective, so they don't get plural. Just like adjectives don't get plurals. So you have to remember that numbers in English are adjectives. They don't get numbers attached to them. I mean, plural endings. Okay, Xingyu.
All
right.
I am confused about this number. I don't know which one is month, which one is day.
Yeah, very good. Very good of you to be confused. I am also confused.
British version and American version are
That's
different.
Right. That is correct. That is right. It is very confusing when you have low numbers, of course. It's very much easier when you have, okay, for example, if you have 28, well, then it's pretty easy to figure out, right? Yeah, okay, well, that's obviously, that's the British variant, uses day, then month, then year. However, American variant uses month, then day, then year. So the British variant of this first one is July 8th, 2013. However, unfortunately, the American variant would be August 7th, 2013. So it can be very confusing. Yeah, the only thing you can do is know who's writing the date. Unfortunately, yes, often very confusing, and there's really not much to be done about it. Unfortunately. All right, we already talked about dates, 2006. We talked about that. All right, we talked about this. We talked about dates. Oh, okay. Yes. Before we get done here, Tatiana, how would you say this date?
Is it date? It is 1776.
It's tricky. Yes, it's tricky because we normally always stress the teen in teen numbers, 15, 16, 17, so that we can tell the difference between 50, 60, 70. The TY on tens, multiples of tens, is very, very fast and very underpronounced. So we do that so we can tell the difference. We have a problem, however, when we already talked about numbers. We express them, the first two numbers and the second two numbers, as if they were tens. Our problem lies in the fact that in English, we simply never do this. We never have two stressed syllables in a row. We don't do this. We can't do this. So what we do instead is we actually move the stressed syllable of the word, as Tatiana just did, actually. So we actually say 1776, so that we can alternate stressed syllables and unstressed syllables. So there you go. This is an example in numbers, using numbers to illustrate the idea that in English we will actually change syllable stress to accommodate our rhythm. Rhythm is more important in English than pronunciation or syllable stress. We move it. This is not possible in English. Two stressed syllables is just simply not done. I know this is a little bit off numbers, but just to illustrate the point, and we'll give Xingyu a chance. Xingyu, how would you say this short phrase?
Chinese citizen.
Yeah, well,
Chinese citizen.
okay, right. Now, normally, if we separate the word, it's Chinese and citizen. But again, we have the same problem. So
Chinese.
Chinese citizen. Chinese.
Chinese. Chinese. Chinese. Chinese.
He is Chinese. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Normal stress. Normal. If we just say the word Chinese, we're going to stress the
Chinese.
second syllable. Yeah. However, we don't. In this case, we have to say Chinese citizen. He is Chinese. He's a Chinese citizen.
Chinese citizen.
The same idea. Kind of crazy. Tatiana, how do we express this time?
3:15 p.m.
Well, actually, it's already here. Quarter, not to, quarter past or quarter
Sorry.
after.
Quarter past 3 p.m.
Or quarter after.
Yes.
Now, one is British and one is American, but frankly, I've forgotten which is which. I can't remember. Americans and Brits use both of these prepositions. Quarter past, quarter after, doesn't really make any difference. Of course, you can always say 3:15. Like you can say 3:22. I can say 3:30. It's very normal, and you're never wrong doing that. Half past 3:30. It's half past 3. That's what that means. What? Zinga, what does this mean? These two, anti-meridian, post-meridian.
It's time.
Yeah, that's the time. What is meridian?
And medium, it is day or from 0 o'clock to 12 o'clock night and day.
Well, actually, day. Meridian refers to the point when the sun is directly above us in the sky at its highest point, and directly above us. So this all refers to noon. Post, of course, post always means after. So after noon, anti-meridian. How do I write noon? Do I write noon with 12 a.m. or 12 p.m.? Zingu?
I'm not sure your question.
Yeah. Okay, we've only got seconds. Noon is 12 p.m. A lot of people make the mistake here. Consider if it's 12:01, it's 1 minute past the meridian, the equal point. If it's 11:59 a.m., it's 1 minute before the exact noon point. So 11:59 a.m. is in the morning. Midnight is expressed as 12 a.m. because the first second past, okay, it's a.m. So noon, the afternoon, and the early evening, those are the p.m. hours, and then a.m. or the morning hours from midnight to noon. Lots of people make a little mistake there. Okay, last thing, and then I've got to go. My time is up. Tatiana, as you said earlier, 3:45 is quarter to or quarter of 4.
Yes.
Quarter of 4. Okay. Exact times, of course, we always use the preposition at 6 p.m. And right now it is my lunchtime, so thank you very much, Tatiana, Zinga. Thanks a lot, guys. I've got to go. All right, have a great day. Bye for now. Thank you.